Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time, we were finishing up some of the side quests we had. So we started off by heading over to Farfield and following the trail of the person who stole Gilly's little doll. And in fact, apparently the whole thing was just a trap specifically, so that... Where are you? This one? No, not you. Gur the Outcast here. This hunter here was apparently trying to prove their strength and, like, drawing us out by stealing something of Gilly's. And so we followed them. That's a cool fight. Their main thing was just, like, throwing traps around the arena. They themselves didn't do much combat. It was basically, like, giant spikes they just threw everywhere. Took a couple of attempts to beat them, but I did enjoy that one quite a bit. But they went down. And because of that, we now have every mask shard in the game. So we're at 99% completion. We're just about done. Anyways, after that, we also return to the stage, wherein Trobio's a little bit downcast right now, and decided to rematch us, although now he is tormented Trobio. Even, I don't know how Trobio got more over the top, but he succeeded somehow. Anyways, again, that's another cool fight. That's a very flashy fight. That one took even more attempts than the other one. Just because so much of the screen is just covered in glitter that it's hard to manage. And then after that, we started up chasing the passing of the age. We made it through the first four. Ruined Chapel, Bone Bottom, Farfields, and the area just next to where Yarnaby is, so Greymoor's technically. Hold on. Moss Grotto. Uh, yeah, Moss Grotto, the Marrow, Farfields, Greymoor. Where's the next one taking us? Cage of One Who Raged Against the Silken Lie. Okay, for a second I was thinking it was just like following the natural flow of how you would progress through the map. Uh, Although technically it might be, because I think when we went to Greymoor, it's right around the time we also got captured and brought to the slab for the first time. Oh, is it? Yeah, I think it is. Or... Hmm. No, we got captured and brought to the slab right after we got double jump. So, after Greymoor, we went to clear Shellwood, got double jump, got captured, brought to the slab. You know what? I think that does work. This is very similar to like the natural flow of the game. Oh, and then slab to Mount Fae. Then it stops working altogether, and then just start cutting straight to the cradle. So it's kind of like the original path of the game, but it's also its own thing. So we're going to continue on with that. I was told that there might be a different Silksong spot somewhere around where the craft metal was, but as far as I can tell, I can't find it. It's the only one I can find over here is the one that got us up there to get the Passing of the Ages quest. So, I don't know, I've done some searching, I couldn't find it. Odyssey. Anyways, now it's getting back to the slab to continue on chasing the mushroom. Mr. Mushroom is literally his name. So, wrong one. I clicked every wrong button right there. The time of fleas spent warm together, dance and play as all fleas passed. Oh, I love the fleas so much. Anyways, while we're in the slab though, I am missing one slab enemy, so I'm probably going to take a moment to try and find it. I'm going to assume all four of those are bosses. One more slab enemy. I was told that some of the enemies in here are probably inside of dreams, which I'm assuming is where all of these come from. These are going to be something in the tower at the Sands of Karak. These two I have no idea. Like, these are Farfields and Bellheart enemies. I'm not entirely sure. Although some of these enemies are also just found, like, scattered about the game. Like, these three are not specific to Bellheart, so maybe not. And then I think there's one more higher up here, but I'm almost 100% sure that the one up here is just the giant worms and the worm ways. I just never managed to kill one. Come on, I'm holding straight up. So, I'm gonna hunt around in the slab while we're over there, just to try and finish out the bestiary. But, the journal. I don't know why I used the word bestiary. It technically is a bestiary, but it's called the journaling game. I don't know. Anyways, we know we need to head over to First Center. Like, I'm 90% sure that First Center is where the mushroom's gonna be. But, so I guess we'll do that first, and then I'll take a moment to try and find the last enemy in the region. Let's see, it's not that thing, but I might as well kill it, because why not? Are there spikes down here? No, I was afraid to fall down there, but I don't think there's anything important down there. Oops. Let's see. Where is it? It's up, there it is. How did I make it up there to... Oh, yeah, I think you can get a very specific, like, a wary... I cannot speak. Speech is very difficult, but I think there's a very specific jump you can manage via wall jump. Hello there. Can we re-enter this? We can, but I don't think there's anything in here, is there? It doesn't look like it, although... Yeah, you can't even silk store if you wanted to. Anyways, let's summon our mushroom friend, shall we? More cryptic messages that are gonna make no sense, I'm assuming. I really want this to end with Hornet being like, this mushroom was no help at all.
At the bottom of a well, you can only look up. The past is hidden from those who look forward. Those echoes may guide you still, yes, that's true. For the kind-hearted, a weapon can also be a friend. You're so eager to follow in her footsteps. What are you leaving for those who come next? Oh, excuse me.
That one I can put more meaning behind. Like, Hornet is... Hornet's trying to, like... What? Words are hard. Like, why is speech so difficult? Yeah, that one feels more like a you're such a kind-hearted person fighting for everyone else sort of message, but what is really going to happen in the end is kind of what it felt like. Anyways, I'm trying to think of what enemies are on each screen. This one I've been through so many times. This screen just has some Coral Chambers enemies. There's nothing really specific over here. I'm also trying to think of if there's any Silksong spots in this area I can't think of. I'm just gonna keep running around for a little bit. I'll be back. This room right here. Did we come in here and hear that grumbling before? And I just never figured out what to do with it? Actually, I probably came through here on the first time I was in the slab. Maybe I heard it then and then forgot about it. I don't know. Oh, that grumbling. Hello there. Hello, my friend. Are you perhaps the other... While I was down there, I, like, read the things talking about the penitents that were and weren't granted absolution. Is this perhaps the other one that was not granted absolution that I figured was still alive but never found? Oh, they immediately left. Okay. You know, I think I probably found this screen right here the first time we came through the slab, but I don't think we had the needle in then. So I don't think I would have thought to try that, and I never remembered to come back afterwards. So, hello there, my friend. Who are you? Old penitent.
The song, is it? You have brought song. You are of the Citadel, then. How many of you?
Yanara.
I am alone, sir. You needn't fear. I am no servant of the Citadel. Are you a prisoner of theirs?
Prisoner? I understand you not. There is no prison here. This is a holy place of forgiveness. Please speak with reverence.
I see.
Da, Finistra.
If this place was holy once, no evidence remains. Even as a prison, it has been neglected. If you wish, I can free you. You can descend through the caverns below until you find a settlement.
You are asking me to leave this place. What a strange, fearful thought. Such a sin would never. No. By the grace of the Citadel, I am here as a penitent. Here I can hide from the shame of my sins until they are withered away by time. Leave this place. Please strike me down dead before you speak such blasphemy again.
Will you tell me of those who guard this structure? They are servants of the Citadel, are they not? Yeah, you're definitely supposed to find this person during Act 2. Like, this is all Act 2 dialogue, not the world's ending Act 3 dialogue.
Servants. No, they too are penitents. In a past age, that caste committed their own sacrilege against the Citadel. A sin long forgotten, but so grave that their offspring and the offspring of their offspring carry the guilt with them still. To serve here is their only hope of absolution.
In other words, they probably did absolutely nothing wrong. We're just enslaved to keep doing this for the Citadel. Got it.
If the weight of your sins bear down upon you, you may remain here with me in penitence, sister.
Okay, goodbye, my friend. I guess that's it. He's just gonna go back into hiding and we can come visit him again. Anyways, I had just come up through, like, the little fast travel thing, like, I came up through here because I wasn't sure if there were enemies in there, and I just found that room immediately and was like, did I remember that grumbling? Okay. Anyways, I still haven't found the missing enemy yet. I still have quite a bit to search. Well, I just found something. This is where the, like, brood mother was. Broodling. Yummy, yummy, ow. Are you here to serve me? That, that voice fits. I am merely a visitor here, little one. Have you made this place your home, then? Oh my, oh yes, lovely and warm. The big ones, they bring me food whenever I'm hungry, and I'm hungry now. Eggy, eggy, hee hee. I'll eat a lot, grow big and fat, then I'll lay a lot of eggies. They bring me plenty of food, so they must want plenty of eggies. And plenty they shall have if they're nice to me. Hee hee. Eggy, eggy. I want to lay a lot of pretty eggies, so tell the big ones, bring me more food. Okay, then. So the cycle of life continues. Like, the broodlings are once more going to infest the land eventually. Anyways, that's just a little thing there. Really trying to think about where this enemy might be. Like, I've gone up this central bit so many times, I know it's not there. I've been in this room plenty of times, too. Like, there's just one of these basic penitents. Hold on. Did I never kill this thing? I never killed that thing. Most of the time I've been in this room, I've sort of just, like, rushed through, or if I killed something, it was one of the two big ones, but I never actually killed that thing? Okay. Oh, yes, I also did get the entry for the warden fly. Disgusting both in manner and stench. I feel no remorse to see them felled. I'll actually have this, the extra dialogue bit for basically everything but the basic penitents and this puny penitent, as they're called. Small bug, shackled and crowled for sin committed within the Citadel. So, might as well kill this final penitent right here. And do I want to go completionist with the diary entries? I think I kind of want to. All are haunted here, the jailers and the jailed. Do they realize they will never leave this place? Or how long they have stayed already? Okay, cool. We're so close to the end, I really am starting to feel kind of completionist about it. So, I think I am going to... I think that's also the only screen... Yeah, that's the only puny penitent in the place, I'm fairly sure. Anyways, I just need to do that run like 4 more times, 5 more times to get the extra diary entry. I might as well since I'm already right here. And then we'll continue on with Passing of the Ages. I've just gotten kind of distracted. Okay, so diary entry acquired. I'm just gonna bench here in the slab. I was about to fast travel away, but I believe the next one is actually to go to... Yeah, it's the one at Mount Fae, cool. But the puny penitent, so the final full entry for the slab. We've been here for like 20 minutes. I've already forgot the name. Their thick shroud leaves them sightless, yet it seems to matter little. They have no care for their own safety, wishing only to charge at those they sense as sinful. Okay, cool. So that leaves 23 entries for encountered-wise. So we really are approaching the end here. I was also about to say something and then immediately forgot it. So I hope it wasn't anything too important. Anyways, for this one, I'm just going to assume we're going to the peak. That's just sort of what it feels like. Come on, let me up. Thank you. So we're gonna meet Mr. Mushroom at the very top. I wish there were a couple more places I could silk soar, but there's not really that many. Silk soar's max range kind of makes it a little bit difficult to just like climb straight up. Although I guess it is nice I can sort of skip a couple of these little spots. Like I could have skipped something right there, but I forgot. Anyways, I've done this stuff so many times that I'm getting kind of good at it. Oh yes, that's what it was. The slab, interestingly enough, had 0 void creatures in it. I remembered when that little flying thing had the void on it. But as far as I can tell, unless I somehow missed it, there were no void masses, and there was just like nothing glowing black and voidified, which is interesting. That's just like a little thing to note. Oh, okay. My jump button just stopped working there for a moment. Cool. Anyways, I'll see you at the peak, I think. I've done this so many times. It's basically just muscle memory at this point, and... Come on. The voidified creatures makes it a little bit more difficult, but... It's not really that tough. Especially with the double jump, you can just skip like half of the stuff in here. So... I'm basically already at the peak anyways. Oh, okay, so I actually just noticed something cool. I'm basically just like a little bit further up. You can actually do that, and how did I do this a moment ago? I literally just did this. If you can silk soar just on the edge of that and time a double jump. Where is it? Here? Seriously? Where is it? I literally just did this once and then I jumped back down to test it. There we go. Jump as soon as the silk soar ends. You can do that. And then just climb up a little bit further. Double jump here. And hello there. Our Mr. Mushroom is hanging out with our Fae friend that gave us the down cloak. Hello there.
One can visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your wisdom, your vision? By claw, by voice, history always rises to meet us. Oh, excuse me.
Sometimes, the way it turns to look at us, I think Mr. Mushroom might be trying to talk to the player, not just Hornet. Yay! Oh, we can sing with a giant fluffy friend. No special dialogue with you, just the singing. Oh, I was hoping that I could pat you like you pat the Bell Beast, but oh well. Anyways, next up is the past the Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness. That the age may pass this room, its witness. Okay, so fast travel back to the slab, use that to get to Grand Bellway. And then it's the climb back through the cradle again. So I'll see you up there. Okay, it is way easier to make your way back up here when you've already been here once. Although I really do wish that shortcut from Terminus over here was still opened up. That would be nice. Anyways, it said past the Cradle's Peak, which makes me think we're going all the way up. But from there, we've been up there before, I just don't remember. We're going up to where the arm was. I'm trying to think about what was on the other side of this. I don't see anything up there, but the mushroom's still not here. Anything on the other side? Well, there's silk, but there's basically silk everywhere. Past the Cradle's Peak. Is that... I don't know, that tiny little beam of light there doesn't look like the other silk soar spots. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, that is something. Cool. I was like, there's a little bit of light up at the top, but it's not really the same as the rest of the light everywhere else, but I guess it is. Enter. And we don't have a map for this area. There we go. That's just like one of the little farlid things or whatever they're called. Maybe this area has like those last two things, if we're seeing those things. Come on. Got you. Ah, there's one of these. Gotcha. Ow. I probably shouldn't have wasted the silk on attack there and should have saved it for healing. There's like 0... Okay, there's that. There are no rest points anywhere nearby, are there? Is there? Yeah, there's no pogoing off of those. How? Ah, there we go. A claw line into a double jump is the only way you can do that. So yeah, there is no way you were going to be beating the age of passing, passing of the ages without going to Mount Fae and getting the double jump. Which I guess makes sense, considering one of them is at the top of Mount Fae. Just ignore my ramblings. Anyways. Let's see, it keeps going. I'm not seeing any breakable walls or anything. Ah, it's a bench. I was trying to figure out what that was. Yeah, no map, no, like, signs of what's in this area. We're just gonna keep going then, huh? Okay, we got pogo things. They're one-time pogos, of course. Haven't had pogos that could be used multiple times since, like, the first area. Every other one's, like, single-use. I wasted my double jump there. There we go. Oh, that was close. Do that. I wish I had Cling Grip on right now. What are you? Garpids, sightless burrower that reacts violently to the slightest sound. Okay, so they're pretty similar to the worms then. Do I just have to hit them like a bunch of times in order to get it then? Okay, so those worm things are like everywhere, then. Okay, just go a little bit, but I was right, there definitely are new enemy entries for this area. Ah, dang it. Dang it. 6 more times for hits? Might as well just get this since we're right here. There we go. Anyways, let's see. I was trying to hold on to the wall and accidentally dashed upwards instead. That's a tough one, isn't it? I was not trying to double... I wanted to... I need to save a double jump for when I'm all the way over there. How? I wish I could choose between double jump and glide sometimes. I wasted a double jump there. Is there any safe place to heal? Sort of. Okay. There we go. That's close. I can't make it over that right now. Am I gonna have to try this again after going back down to get a... Really? Am I gonna have to go back down, get Cling Grip, and try this again? It's kind of seeming like that might be the case. So you need to use a claw line, but it's like pixel perfect. Okay. I probably used my double jump early there. Just go. Come on, and it puts me all the way back down here. Oh, that was close. Okay, yeah, this is a tough little parkour section. This might be the toughest parkour section in the game, then. Which I guess would make sense. Oh, I don't have a double jump right now. That explains why I can't double jump. Oh, wait, I was using the glide. Of course I didn't have a double jump. Huh. Okay, there's that. Double jump up here. Get on that wall. Go over here. Okay. I just can't afford to lose. Oh, that one bounced way higher than the other ones. The other ones just sort of like put you there. Okay, so I can at least do that section now. Claw line over here. What? I just didn't drop. I somehow went up with that glide, but okay. I don't know how I made that one. Hornet was definitely lower than the hitbox on the wall, but okay. I'm not gonna complain. How are you supposed to do this? Like, this... come on. Like, the edge of the ledge right there is safe. Unless you try to turn around and get some healing off of the worms, in which case it is no longer safe. Cool. Oh, hold on. Get cling grip turned on. This is a tough parkour section. The compass is pointless here anyways, so this is a tough one. Up here. Really? I was like a tiny bit too high up because I was like I was still playing it as if I didn't have cling grip on. That's what just happened there. Let's see. There's that reacquired. Thankfully, it didn't lose too much progress. Just cling to that wall here. There we go. There's that. There's that. Cling grip here. We're here. I started panicking. Oh, wow, cool, thanks game. Just no attack came out. There we go, got it. We're here, we're going up here. Now we're to another save point. There we go. Ah, enemies are there. What's the point of that little thing right there? Just to make you question what the point of that little thing right there is. Okay, so we can go up the right wall, or we can go up the left like we are. Do they end up at different... Yeah, they're gonna end up at different places. I did see a new enemy there. This looks like actual progression. Is this way? Ah, okay, so it's just like a little maze. There's like little dead ends that you're supposed to go down into and get, like, maybe you got hit by the spikes there. This area is cool, but this is a very tough parkour section. Ow. Yeah, just completely missed a claw line, completely missed an attack to get a pogo off. Okay, so you're supposed to pogo off of those enemies, and because of that, they're pretty tough to kill. I definitely should have taken some damage there, unless these things just don't... Oh, no. That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna avoid killing these things until I know I don't have to use one of them for the pogo. So, there's that. There's a claw line. Enemy, pogo. Off you, off you, off you. Ah, you can totally... Oh. My finger slipped off the button. you should totally be able to do that. Like, I got to... I had to be, like, just off of it right there. Okay, there's that. I wish I could heal here, but this is the worst crest for this. Somehow I've landed on the worst crest for a parkour section like this. Nah, there's just no... Ah, come on. Yeah, there's just, like... What was that? There's just, like, no safe places for me to rest and heal up here, is there? There's that. You can skip that one, so maybe I should get the diary entry. Wow, cool. Thanks, game. Heal up. This area is tough. I'm enjoying it, but oh boy, was I not ready for it. There we go. There's the enemy. Okay, and they do respawn just in case I do manage to accidentally kill them. But let's read up on these. A common enough bug, though not to be underestimated. The acuteness of their other senses more than makes up for their lack of vision. Okay, so is this some sort of void thing I missed, or is there one more type of bug in here that I missed beforehand? Because it looks like it's in, like, order of meeting them. No idea. Get back on the wall. There's this. Cool. It took us a couple of attempts where we're finally back up here. That's that. That. Wow, come on. Like, I'm just missing their hitboxes with some of these. What was that? Why did I double jump while still attached to the wall? Okay, that. I just cannot make it back to where we were before. That. Attack? What was that? There we go, I knew I could do that. My attacks just weren't coming through for some reason there for a moment. And also... Wait, how are you supposed to do that? You need to use a dash in there. The rest of this parkour is claw lines and double jumps. The fact that they're randomly now at the end, I don't even know if this is the end. We're throwing in dashes as well, just to make it a bit tougher. This is a fun... I like this parkour section. This is a cool... Really, game? What is the hitbox there? Like, sometimes I feel like I land safely. Sometimes I don't. But yeah, this is definitely the toughest parkour in the entirety of the game, which I guess makes sense, because it's like the final, this is like the final side quest, isn't it? Come on. There's that. Jump here. Yeah, you don't dash. You literally cannot dash in most of these until at the very end it's like, now you dash. Dang it. I can't get the timing on it again. We're definitely going to end up using a Silk Eater here, aren't we? Are you what was that? What is going on with some of my parkour things? Cool, thanks, game. Yeah, I think it's time we use the Silk Eater. I cannot make that right now. Like, I'm either too high or too low. There is no in between right now. And the one time I do make it, I wasn't prepared for the follow-up because I got so used to not making it. Cool. There we go. So get up here. Get over here. This is cool, but... seriously? Come on. Wow. Come on, game. I can't even heal. Silk Eater time. Silk Eater time. I'm gonna have to go down and see... I'm gonna have to go down and get more at some point, aren't I? There's that. Cool. There's... seriously? Also, my hitbox definitely hit a spike that time, but it didn't die because it didn't matter. Okay. Can I please grab the wall? That's the wrong button. Okay, this parkour section is cool, but there's some weirdness with some of the hitboxes on these jumps. And some of my button inputs are just not working like I want them to. Thankfully, at the end of this, we have a save point, don't we? Don't do that. There's that. We're up here. And save point. Cool. Heal up. This time, press the right button. Are you? There is no. I need to change crest. I don't know. I don't know if we can succeed with this crest. We're making it decently far, but I just need to be able to heal, and I just can't. That. We're back up here. Okay, just stop here for a moment. Okay. Okay, we're here. Cool. I can definitely cheat that jump right there. Maybe, but these actually have an up and down thing as well. Like, they're not just, like, statically in one place. Okay, we're here. I don't know how to do this. No, you need to dash, otherwise you hit those spikes that you're trying to stand next to. But if you dash, you end up hitting the spikes on the far left wall. So how do you make that jump then? Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm enjoying this parkour, but oh boy, is it difficult. We've already seen this section. Yeah. The fact that there is a save point in there, but it doesn't matter. Cool. Thanks, Cling Grip, for just not working for some reason. I was on the wall, I was holding right, it just fell off. Anyways, I'm probably just gonna try and see you back up there, because it's gonna take me a couple of attempts to make it, and I'm gonna end up keep using Silk Eaters, aren't I? Okay, so I switched back to Wanderer's Crest. I was literally like 4 pixels away from getting the Silk Shard, the Silk thing back a moment ago. And then one of those things knocked me into the spikes, and I had to go all the way back to the start. But it's like right up there. Okay, that. Wow, thanks, game. Like, all of everything just stopped working there. Maybe I should have actually used that thing. I think I could have used that thing to cheat the jump. I keep missing. I cannot land silk darts on those things for some reason. Heal up. And actually, it was a full heal, not a reserve bind, so that's good. Anyways, I'm really hoping this is the final section, because because we're out of time, and if I have to redo this whole thing again, I might scream. I cannot pogo off of those things reliably. That's what I want to do. That. I can just glide and take my time a bit slower with some of these. I am kind of rushing through some of it when I don't have to. Oh, So, how do you do that? I don't see how you do that right now. There's that. Over here, that. Okay, yeah. Oh, wow, cool. Thanks, game. Okay, there's that. We're here. Cool. I can reserve mind, stay up at full health. Okay, that's it. That's how you do it. I'm just a little bit early with it, I guess. Yeah, this parkour is... wow, thanks, Kate. I was holding down. Like, is it really that I'm just, like, too fast with button presses? Like, no matter when you switch to down, if you switch to down as you try to land an attack, you have to wait, like, a quarter of a second or something like that. Like, you have to hold down and then attack. Like, I hold down and then attack, but I don't leave any sort of space. Is that really the problem? And that time I just, like, swung through its head and just... Okay, some of this, I'm sure, is just me getting irritated, but some of this feels weird. Like, I feel like my timing is fine on some of this. It just doesn't work for some reason. Okay, we're here. Get as high up as we can. How do you do that? Because if I don't claw line right there, I'm landing on the spikes below me. And I can't dash, because... Cool, that time just didn't work to double jump. I don't know what to do with some of this. Like, I feel like my timing on some of this is nearly perfect, but the animation isn't playing like I expect it to. And some of this, I just don't understand how there's even a possible timing for it. Okay, that time I just swung too early, and the Wanderer Crest doesn't exactly have... What is... Some of these hitboxes feel weird. Some of my timings feel weird. I don't get it right now. I'm just not getting it right now. Like, I feel like I'm timing some of this right. It's just not working. If Architect wasn't such a bad parkour crest, it would make a good choice for this. Actually, can I live with the Architects? I don't have a way to recover silk in here, do I? Switch to Architect, go into... Plasmium overdose. Use up enough silk for one... Yeah, this is probably our best way to do it. Although I have to take off the poison. I need to be able to regenerate in here. It's just not going to work. Actually, also put on the Druid's Eye for extra silk. And I already have Weave Light on, just in case. I do not have Reserve Bind, though. Actually, no, Reserve Bind's probably better than that. That's probably best for right now. There goes my dog. So we're gonna go into Plasmium Overdose. 1, 2. Just go all the way with it. Bind. Plasmium Overdose. There we go. And I'm just going to have to make the drill parkour work, I think. Because I don't see an easier way to do this, because I'm just never going to be able to heal, and there's no way I'm doing this damageless. So, what is the animation on the top of this wall? Like, where does the wall end? Because it seems like it keeps changing. Thanks, game. Anyways, I'll see you back up at the silk spot. We're gonna make it. Okay. The only reason I made it this far was because of the plasmium masks. I can just hang on to walls and just keep regenerating. But those floating things with, like, the shells, they're so weird. Their hitbox is only down to, like, where the shadowy part around their eyes ends. Like, they have a full stomach below it, but the claw line just keeps going straight through. How do I land that in the fact I start from the right here every time? There's just no save points. But yeah, you have to specifically aim for the eyes here. Like, any lower than that, and you will just miss. Also, just... the drill attack is actually pretty decent here. And this is basically the best way to link it up here. Yeah, you're just kind of supposed to claw line all of them. There we go, I finally made that jump. Now time to do it all over again for that. There's that. This section actually looks easier than that one. Have we finally made it to another save point? Yes, we have. Finally. Wow, that parkour is rough. That was fun. It was a fun challenge, but oh boy, that was a purposeful rage parkour. It also keeps going up there. Let's see what Mr. Mushroom has to say, and then we'll continue onward. Fun, challenging parkour, but oh boy, is it tough. And there is some weirdness on enemy hitboxes.
Do they realize it would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. Oh, Worm Child. No surprise it's you who meets me here. Following me, are you? Or calling me? It is true I would not have sought the lands below if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breadth, what singular sights I beheld. Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all, though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories. I cannot allow that outcome, Herald. I act now to save that place, both for myself and for those bugs still alive within. As one who has seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain? Me? Certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide good answer. I've no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey, the now. For myself that is the purpose, and as far as my sight can see. If any other could come to understand that state, Worm Child, I suspect it may be you. Though maybe not yet. Not this present, Maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me so again. Alas, from these quaking caves it is past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path.
Goodbye, my friend, and off he goes. He's weird. I suppose, like a herald who is presumably rather old and can live. I'm assuming he's immortal, kind of like Hornet is. A traveler come to see a land destroyed and herald to many ends and many beginnings, I suppose. I suppose you can't avoid being weird in that state. Where are we? A skrill. Common crawler that lives beneath sand. Okay. What else is up here, though? It's been a while since I've used Architect's, like, basic attacks. That I was getting used to the other things. So there's something... Oh, okay, so they're just gonna keep respawning, though. Where are we? I really wish there was a map here. Out there lie the endless wastes. If I cross them now, Farloom shall fall to a black fate of my making. My choice is made. I will not abandon its bugs to that grim end. I must descend again and cut them free. Okay. I really wish we were on the map, but we are well above Farloom. And in fact, I believe all of Farloom and I believe all of Hollow Nest from the first game are technically underground. Is this actually the surface? That would be cool. Anyways, we have more skrills to destroy. Do we already have the extra entry or no? 3 more. That's that. Inspect. A small tunnel leading downward. Descend to Farloom? No, not yet. So there's that. I'm assuming that's like the faster way down. There's the extra entry. And this one will lead us back to that section in the cradle. This surface dweller is free of silk. Its nature remains its own. The monarch's influence must only have stretched below it. Okay. I do... Am I going to go get this thing now and just make the jump again? Yeah, I might as well get the diary entry now so that I can just do the fast descent from that thing. So... I forgot Wow! Wow, game, thank you ever so much for all of that, game. Anyways, I completely forgot which, I completely forgot what my loadout was like for a moment. I don't know if I can... I don't know if... Oh, I killed one of them thanks to our little conch fly. Not conch fly, cog fly. See? Like, I definitely went through that thing's stomach there. Anyways, there's the extra entry. Now that I know how... Yeah, now that I know how to make this... Oh, that's the last place I rested! Yay! Oh, wait, no, there's nothing up there. I have to, like, do the actual wall jump. Anyways, cool. We have the entry. I am curious about the last thing missing there, though. This poor creature has lived a life too calm and coddled. It could not fare well in the world beyond its walls. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we got more of these skrill things, like some sort of bugs that live on the surface. They're not actually hostile, are they? Like, that thing didn't attack us. The Nameless Town. Okay. We're walking somewheres. Now only the wind. The weaving ones beckon. Sweet promises whispered. Friends seduced. Now only the wind. The weaving ones beckon. Oh. The surface memento. Worn ornament of the nameless town high above Farloom. This memento can be displayed in a home. Okay, so what I'm going to assume this is that there once was a full town of bugs living up here, and then the weavers brought them all down. That's what I'm going to assume is, like, the implication there. Where does this lead, though? Ow. Bowie. Here. Oh, I see where we are. Cool, so now we're back up here. And we're good to make our way back down. So, let's see. Let's switch back to Shaman Crest. I am really enjoying using this one for right now. But, what's this? Ah, there's the extra entry on the Firelid Diver. Arachnid that nestles within dark holes and cavern roofs. Pounces on prey from far above. A smart hunter learns to wait long in ambush, always ready to strike the first blow. But anyways, what's that final bug? There's one more bug in the cradle, or one more thing. It's either void or cradle bug. I am curious. I don't know. Unless there's a way to destroy, like, this stuff. And, no, didn't really think so. I didn't see it. Anyways, we're gonna make our way back down. We're gonna leave. And after this, I believe it is just... Yeah, at this point, it really is just, like, the main story stuff, isn't it? We're just about out of side stuff to be doing. Come on. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching as we make our way out of here. I didn't miss anything in here, right? There's, like, no bugs? No? Oh, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get somewhere safe. We're gonna head back to the, Bell Station. But I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you three so much for the extra support. So for real now, take care, everybody.